Well, good evening and welcome back, National Soccer League fans. Your match of the week is officially here between the Kodiaks and the Terminators in our final game of this slate of Saturday soccer action here on the network. Two teams that are really neck and neck in the table and looking to make a statement before the Week 8 bye, which is just around the corner. 13th versus 14th today. Both teams right on the cusp of the middle of the table. Terminators with a 4-3 record, but only one win in regulation time. The others have come in gold and goal. The Kodiaks conversely with a 3-4 win, but the same on points due to the way the scoring works. In that sense, here is their starting lineup for the home side. No changes to this team. Has run into a little bit of a rough patch. Their worst run of form since before last season. They've lost 3 straight matches in a row for the first time, and it was a 4-1 thumping on the road last week at the hands of the Stealth. So they'll be looking to bounce back here and get back to winning ways in a 500 record before the Week 8 bye, as we mentioned. Now we turn our attention to the Terminators, who were defeated at home, a 1-0 shutout last week. And again, the struggling connection after the lofty expectations of Amit Sisman and Hearn used to fail to fire this season. They have struggled to score goals, and it'll be tough against a stout defensive unit like the Kodiaks back line, who've only conceded 11 goals this season. Let's see how these storylines and stats play out on the pitch. Talked about and reviewed on paper, and we are ready to go once again in your match of the week here. Just past 5 p.m. local time in Anchorage, Alaska. Home of the Kodiaks. Here at Aleutian Stadium, a temperate fall evening. And Amit Sisman going to kick us off here for the visitors, and we are live. Here's Deku. Nice ball. Good strong tackle there from the Kodiak center back, Simao Magellan. Showing up against his old club. He's a long-time Terminator for 3 or 4 seasons. And never really forged into the player they hoped, and then he makes the big move to the Kodiaks and becomes everything and more as the ball's into Hearn. Good chance. And again, a struggling Andy Hearn, something we're not used to. It's not been normal self in front of goal this season. That's a chance that normally would have been buried. A header. Lovely cross. Ralph Cox on the right was a nice ball. And not taken. That's a poor giveaway there, but Powers did well to make sure his side kept the ball under pressure. Here's Shona. A little ball out to Eduardo. Touch. Zoltan. And then towards Abdul Rashid, well, away. Powers. Inside, Eduardo's clever pass. Here's Shona for Reyes. Good chance here. Jumper's in the way. And steers it away. Before here, Sisman bundled over by Holek, I think. Yes, it's a yellow card. First booking of the game goes the way of the home side. A lunging in challenge that largely didn't connect with the ball. And out there at the leg of Sisman will be free kick for the Terminators in the center circle. Onside, nice little interchange there. Rodchenko, it spills in. Carterson got a touch but couldn't keep it out. It trickles over the line. Alexander Rodchenko, back from his injury, scores again. Pass from Onside is so good to set it up. And hit hard and low. Carterson did the best he could with it. Wasn't enough to be able to keep it out. over the line it goes. His third goal of the season. Comes in just his third appearance since returning from injury. It's a good start. And helping to pinch in when the front two are struggling. It's 1-0 to the visiting Terminators here. Poor ball from Shona. Away. Line in a little pocket of space. There's Andy Hearn and straight into the defender, gave it away. Abdul Rashid. Lead for Zoltan. Powers going long for Abdul Rashid. Nice return ball on the volley. Good save from Lockwood at corner. First of the match for either team, the home side with a chance of their own now. It's great technique. Actually, it was drifting just wide, but Lockwood not going to take any chances. Pushes it out. It's Shona to take against his former employer. Swinging towards Eduardes. Good chance here. Poor touch. Him down there. It's poor. He's failed to work a shot from that chance. Great ball from Shona. It goes to waste. Now here comes Hearn to the other end. It could be a real chance for the Terminators here. Got the pass all wrong. 3-on-2 goes to waste at the other end. Through the first half. The lead of the Terminators still intact. A little interchange there between the midfield three. Here's Abdul Rashid, weak ball and nowhere near its intended target. The passing has been poor from both sides, in truth, in the attacking third. Head to Cox. Seesman trying to go for pace, but it was marshaled off it by Zamal Magellan once again. Hearn wins it back. Radchenko, Deku trying to feed it forward, and the Kodiaks center backs clamping down on the play. Sultan gave it away, not on the same page as Eduardes on that free ball. Half an hour gone here, 15 minutes to play. Just the one goal in it. Sides will be looking to change that, and change the outcome of this game. Deku goes in there. Surely going to be a yellow card when this move comes to a conclusion. Abdul Rashid. Give away on the attacking third. Pass. Here's McDonald down the line. Back from Radchenko. Hearn. Bring it up for Cox. Another giveaway in the attacking third. It's been very poor. Comes Davor Kovac. Swung into the back post for Radchenko. Lovely ball, and Eastman did really well to stick with it. Touch from Abdul Rashid to hold it up. Diego Reyes. Shona. Eastman carrying all down the line. Hooked in towards Abdul Rashid. Decent ball. Choppers is there. Reyes skipped away from one. Back in it goes. Abdul Rashid in again, and he scores! A brilliant header from Abdul Rashid. Reyes, once but twice, whips in two great crosses here. Skill to go around his defender. And the two Terminator center back get confused. And Abdul Rashid does the rest. He is really good in the air, especially when you give him a free header like that. but couldn't quite get across, and the Kodiaks have the equalizer 5 minutes from time in the first half. Injury to Rodchenko, the last thing Terminators fans want to hear. Just back from, of course, that lengthy spell out. An ACL tear from last season. There was confirmation of the Decker yellow card as well. Terminators have it back. Unsa. Last chance before the break, maybe. Now it's Seasman to Hearn. Clever ball. Unsa on it again with Rodchenko moving forward. Decker away. Here's Decker. Unsa. Space and time for a shot, maybe. Seasman on the turn. Brilliant turn. Good save from Carterson. Chance there. Lockwood able to handle the back pass well enough. And there is the referee's whistle for halftime. We'll head into the break with these two teams level in your match of the week. A good contest so far. Terminators led with an early goal from Rodchenko and canceled out by an Izaldin Abdul Rashid equalizer 5 minutes from the first half conclusion. We'll be right back with the second 45 in your match of the week here in the National Soccer League Network. Welcome back, National Soccer League fans. We're live once again in this final game of Saturday night's soccer showdown in the National Soccer League. A 1-1 score after the first 45. Kodiaks getting level on the brink of the break. Evenly matched as we might have expected in this one. The two teams, of course, only separated by one spot in the table. Looking to distinctify themselves before the Week 8 bye here. Terminators have the ball early in the second half with Cox. Seasman, can he find it to Ansa? Good chance, maybe time for a shot for Ansa. Brilliant! Ryan Ansa gets the early goal again for the Terminators in the second half this time. And it was simply too easy. Kodiaks switch off at the back. Seasman does well, picks him up. Kodiak gets sucked in, and then once Ansa has it here, who's familiar with his game knows the outcome. A great shooter of the ball. Rifles that one past Carterson. Kodiaks concede early again. Third goal of the season for Ryan Ansa. Just chip in with a contribution of goals here and there. Seasman the assist on that one. Had worked hard to get back in the game. They got the reward at the end of the first half. Can they do the same here in the second? Here's Eduardes. He was in off Cooper, and Lockwood is able to save. Cox away from the challenge. We're in a heavy touch given away. He continues to struggle to form. Powers out wide to Reyes, who's been good from the right in this match. Abdul Rashid, nice turn. Abdul Rashid, great work. And a great save by Lockwood. Effie trying to stand his ground. Match and Cox get it forward. Terminators moving forward quickly here. Turn in space and in a chase with Atlas Höhle. Trying to fend off the defender. Cox has it now in for Amit Seasman. Höhle got in the way, but I think it came at a cost because it's a penalty. Well, let's see here. Amit Seasman as he went for the shot. The referee saying too much contact and it's a foul. Maybe Hearn will have a chance from the spot. It's again. And Carterson makes a big-time save. Oh, but then Hearn's on the follow-up. Is he onside, though? I don't think he is. What a strange sequence here. Denied by Carterson from the spot. And then seconds later denied by the offside flag of the referee here. It's the right call. He's behind everyone, even the ref. His blows in front of goal continue. A substitution coming up now. Wiltshire on for Eduardes. First change of the match for either team. Not to fit his normal self in this one. Wiltshire comes on to try to shake it up on the wing. Eastman, nice clever ball. Abdul Rashid, another nice header. And that one, unfortunately, was not directed on target. He's gotten some chances today. Abdul Rashid converted once with the header. 5 shots on the day. Certainly looked lively. Seesman, nice turn. And goes wide to Rodchenko. We're on the back for the return of Hearn, and he's into the arms of the alert Carterson in the goal. Here's Shonen. Ready to drive forward. Here he goes. Rashid is. Wiltshire on side, just went a fraction too early, and it won't count. Trying to bend the run there. Kovac actually looks up and sees him. It's a good line they're holding. Enough anyway. Through the second half now, and the Terminators again have the lead as they did for most of this game. They might be able to put the game to bed here with Ansah, and again it's the same result from the same position. Ryan Ansah scores again. Seesman again the provider. Terminators have daylight here in the twilight in Alaska. 3-1 lead on the road here against the Kodiaks, who are going to lose their 4th game in a row. Something they haven't done since at least 3 years ago. It's just too easy for Ansah once again. Going into the box unencumbered. And again, it sweetly struck the strike. Substitution now. Andy Hearn is done. It's been a good day for him. Cox is off as well. So Jameis and Estrayala coming on for those two. The final changes. They've got one change left. Pardon me. Scoop of Jameis. Ahmed. And Griala, fresh off the bench, goes for goal, and a wild shot. Did not get that right at all. If the Kodiaks want to try and orchestrate a comeback, it's got to happen soon. They've only got 20 minutes left in there. It's again staring on the barrel of a 4th consecutive defeat. They've only got 20 minutes to try to turn the tide, and it might get worse here because Jameis is in. Carterson able to get hands to it enough to prevent the 4th goal. He's been in trouble there and gave it away. Rodchenko. Seesman. 2 assists in the day, but will be hungry for a goal, no doubt. Onside Kodiak's goal kick, but not what they needed to get the ball at the pitch. Ansah pulling the strings indeed. An assist. 2 goals, a man of the match performance for him. so far. From Carterson. And his back line holding strong again. 15 minutes to play to see this victory across the line. Ayala. Seaspan. Find Ayala on the return ball. Maui was in the way. Powers to Abdul Rashid. Reyes forward for Powers. Good chance here. What can we do with it now? Powers ripples the net and gets the Kodiaks a goal back. His first of the season. Comes at a pretty important time. Might just be a lifeline in this game. Reyes, the provider, once again, second assist of the game for him. Powers had Shona, had Abdul Rashid in the middle, didn't take it. It was a bit greedy, but he scored. With a handcuff, diving effort, classic. Couldn't get his arms extended for some reason. 10 minutes from time. Your match of the weekend. It's not all done just yet. Harlan Eastman coming off for Mullet Friederson, the captain, on off the bench. To provide an extra attacking option with his side still needing the one goal.
Number 21, Sam Foley.
So suddenly this final 10 minutes becomes a lot more interesting with that twist in the tail. Is there one more goal in it for either side? Here's Deku, gave it away to Maui. Friederson off the bench. Can he be the hero here? Going from Abdul Rashid. Here's Powers. Reyes in support on the right. Shona against his old club. Christian Shona. Sweetly struck and a storybook finish here for Shona, who celebrates without reserve against his former employers here and draws the Kodiaks level. A third assist for Diego Reyes, but what a touch and what a strike from Shona. Terminators felt they had the game sewed up. 3-1 in the 75th minute. They now are level again. What an effort from the comeback kings, the Kodiaks, who are at it again. Match of the week is delivering. These final 15 minutes have been astounding. Where do we go from here? 5 minutes from time. It looks like extra time, golden goal is likely, but the ascendancy the Kodiaks are in, you don't know. They might be able to snatch it all. Shona. Time and space to deliver across to Wiltshire. Kovac away. Kolek couldn't quite get there. It's James. Seasman. Nice pass. Edgar Ayala trying to break the line here. Friederson, the last defender, and couldn't get there. He was able to get back in time though. Kovac. Ayala, good turn. What can he do here? Ayala to James. Backwards header off of Shona. It's a corner in the 90th minute. To take this corner. First we'll have a substitution though. Last of the day for the visiting Terminators. Deku is coming off for Powell. Interesting choice given that Deku has scored 2 golden goals in extra time this season. Terminators have been to extra time a league high 5 times if they can't find a winning goal here in the 7 minutes of added time that remain. Chalker's in there, Malhini away. Ooh. Jameis header into the hands of Carterson. Marchenko to Powell. McDonald, Jameis, Ahmed Seasman trying to find Ayala, and Friederson doing some defensive work to keep his side out from a heartbreaking defeat. Now maybe they can go the other way and score. Zoltan playing it forward for Wiltshire. There's numbers. It's a 3v2 at the moment. Robin Wiltshire, can the Kodiaks come all the way back here? Circling, looking for an option, swung in, and Chalker's away. Zoltan. Friederson to Wilkshire. Wasting time to deliver again. Cooper. Touch. And well defended in the end. Final minute of added time. Extra time looking increasingly likely here, but Ayala and the Terminators have one last chance. Seaspawn. Jameis. And the referee says that is that. Don't let that attack play out. We are bound for extra time in your match of the week here. And hoping for more of the same. A 3-3 thriller at the moment. The Kodiaks orchestrating a impressive comeback. Trailing 3-1 in the 79th minute. And turned it around here. Well, welcome back, National Soccer League fans. Golden goal extra time for the first time this week. And in your match of the week, you wouldn't want it any other way, I suppose. Next in the ascendancy here. On the ball again to get off the Terminators. They were down a factor of 3-1. Again, late in the second half. And all the way back. Reyes has 3 assists on the day. Shown out wide, who had the equalizing goal in the 84th minute. Against his old club, swings one in, and Lockwood able to collect it. Seaspawn nodded on for Ansa, who's got 2 goals on the day. And find a winning golden goal. Jameis. Back to Rodchenko. Jameis, space for Seaspawn. Ernie Powell. Seaspawn in behind, going for goal, and it's just not quite right. Maybe he was trying to find a pass to Ansa. Split the difference between the two. As good of a look as they get in this first half, let alone in golden goal. Now they've got to defend. Here comes Zoltan. Abdul Rashid. Shana. Wilkshire. It's a throw in. Deep in Terminator territory here. Coolly done for Friederson. He's trying to provide a winning goal. Gave it away though. Far side, if they can pick him out, is Rodchenko. He's the other way instead to Ayala. Chopper spreads it through to Jameis. Nice ball. Jameis, a step over is Ansa, looking for the hat trick. Carterson denies it. Splendid strike and a stellar save for the Kodiaks keeper. Rodchenko hobbling across to take this. He's in some obvious pain here. Going to be able to be substituted though. The Terminators using all 3 changes already in this match. Corner in the dying embers of the first half of extra time for the visitors. Who have twice led and twice had it canceled out. Ayala swings in for Chalkers. Seaspawn's header into the arms of Carterson. Just 1 minute of extra time. Extra time for added time and extra time. Here is Reyes. And Powell cuts it out, and there it is. Much to talk about in that first period of extra time. We'll have 15 more to try to separate these two sides in your match of the week. Otherwise, it's to the penalty spot kicks to try to settle the score. Get back after a short break for more on the National Soccer League Network. Welcome back for potentially the final time in open play. National Soccer League fans. 3-3 still in extra time. Both sides a little bit timid. Wanting to lose what they've worked so hard for in this game. Can the team pull away with a golden goal in the final 15 minutes that remain here? Showing up. Swinging again in a dangerous area, but again too close to Lockwood and claimed comfortably by the keeper. Friederson and Wilkshire trying to work it out. Do well. Friederson opens it up. Nice pass inside to Zoltan. Sure. Blocked by Kovac. No handball. Bit of a surprise there. Oh, bad giveaway. Diego Reyes can win it here. It does! The Kodiaks do complete the comeback. A golden goal for Diego Reyes. He had 3 assists on the day. It's a terrible error. Rule number 1, never play the ball across your own goal in defense, and Kovac failed to listen. And Reyes was there. Another sweetly struck ball. The Terminators capitulate twice in the lead, and they've lost in golden goal extra time for the 2nd week in a row. What a strange way to end an excellent match here, but the Kodiaks will be delighted with the resolve they showed to get back to winning ways here. 4-3 on the scoreline for the home side after trailing by 3-1. I'll leave you with the full match stats and highlights back tomorrow for our final 4 games of Week 8 action on the National Soccer League Network. For now, goodbye and good night.